Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second game of VCC NA tonight. This one's going to be a great one as well. Last one 2-0, maybe a little bit faster than we would have liked, but we have CF versus, or sorry, 100 GF versus LRG today, which should be a banger group stage game, but nevertheless, these always do end up mattering when it comes down to it. So we're going to see how these teams are reacting to the new teams that are being made. How are they going to gel together? These being this Group D's first matches for both 100 GF and LRG. So we'll just be taking a look at, how are these teams looking? Because there are some very, very good players, very iconic players on both sides of the teams here. And we'll be seeing how they match up against each other. Going into this, we have already some interesting ideas. Phoenix Neon being pulled out from the side of the defenders, whereas the side of 100 GF is going to be pulling out a raised jet. So 4 unique duelists being used here. What do you think about that, Yukky?
What? Sunset? Honestly, Eli on the jet is something I'm really surprised about because he did say before the game that he didn't want to be duelist. I'm pretty sure. So him being put on that duelist, he hasn't even touched jet in forever, if I'm not mistaken. This dude loves Waylay instead. So I want to see how that goes. The other thing that's, I don't know if you've called it out, but you
No,
see
I
who's
haven't.
on the Neon?
But yeah, I have. I did take a look at that.
Yes, this should do.
Protogen, one of the lowest rated players we have in VCC NA, is being put on that Neon. So interesting role being forced onto your lowest rated player, that entry position. See how it ends up playing out, as it'll be a 5-man hit towards A at the start here. Protogen being tested immediately. That Cypher Cam goes out. Flash as well. The Phoenix able to get one, but the raised nade does not trade it back. Korik is down, and Eli on that jet, you called it out, is also down. Now moving into the middle part of this round, you can see so many injuries on the side of this attack side. It's going to be an issue trying to navigate, especially in these pistols where 1 or 2 body shots will mean your demise. How are they going to navigate the map state at this point? And it looks like pretty easily, since the side of LRG is just going to give up all that A space, unaware that everyone at 100 GF is just going to walk on in. So 3-man slowly contacting up. I like this a lot. You don't want to show your hand just yet, but side of LRG, when do they start to get anxious? And it seems like exactly now. Protogen is going to take that info peek, tag Neptune up a little bit, but it's not going to really end up mattering. Bomb goes down, and it'll be a 5v3 retake. Low HPs on 2 of the attackers here, so it'll be really hard to see how they can pull this one off. Would be a miracle. It looks like Miracle won't be able to save them, as even though Neptune gets 1, the Phoenix will get 3 orbs from those 3 kills that he collects and send them up to a first round win on the side of LRG. So that Neon on Protogen already showing some value. 1 assist. What do you think about that round, Yukky?
Yeah, it was good. That early fight out of... what team is 100 GF versus...
LRG.
Lethargy. LRG. Yeah, looks like 100 GF were just unprepared for a fight. I think they were just going to run it down, but Eli got caught out by the flasher, and then... and I mean, they made the good play. They got a free sight, but it was unfortunate of how the retake went.
Yeah, and you can see
them.
Phoenix Molly in hand. That's what got them all that damage last round. Forced them to take the fight into the flash, but this round won't catch anyone out. 100 GF is going to choose to walk on over to mid. Already, though, Phoenix farming those orbs. Looks like 5 out of 7. And going to get a lot of space here. A lot of respect shown. And it'll be Winter taking that first contact. A little bit whiffy on the Bulldog. The Neptune's going to get dropped. Kuruk's also going to go down as well. 2 of the best players on this team. It's all up to the 3-man here on the attack side. Eli getting run down. It's not going to matter. Phoenix with another. A trade happens, but it just won't mean anything. Some decent damage for the economy. But really, just a lovely round from the side of LRG, already showing off what that Phoenix Neon really does. Phoenix, I believe, 1 away from that ultimate, which would be so crucial for this first gun round for the side of 100 GF. You get that online and are able to flip around. You start that snowball effect, which is so prevalent in this meta. And again, it's going to be an A fight from the side of 100 GF. Worked really well for them last time, or for the defenders rather last time, and they're going to respect it. 100GF more aware of the play being ran, but they're going to give that Phoenix Orb up, and that's so crucial. You can see he has ult online now. That just means they can contest anywhere on the map for free without the threat of losing a player. Protogen going for a peek. That's not caught out. Ginsberg going for a shock dart, but Eli is snappy with that movement. Dashing forward, but caught. And that's going to mean that Protogen won't get killed. Eli could have easily had a second there for his team. But instead, the dash into the wall will mean that he doesn't get anything except for the first kill. And they're going to go back to playing very slowly. LRG has to be concerned about this A site pressure, which is exactly why 100GF is rotating over. The question is, when is LRG going to re-clear this A space? It looks like they're going to start to do that now, which should give awareness to their Cypher to start rotating over. In fact, it's Protogen who's going to start looking towards mid and Cypher as well. But Clove is still concerned that Clove in backside not showing any pressure will allow 100GF to basically get a free site. Cypher not able to get there in time. And you can see there's no one's here to pick this up. 18 seconds on the clock if they could stall, but instead it'll be Eli getting his second, as he thought he deserved earlier. Potential for an ace here if he can clean Protogen up, but instead it's Whiffy. Drop to 50 HP. It's all up to Winter now. In a 1v5 scenario, not able to get anything. Ghost and Bulldog in hand, won't be able to grab even one. So lovely, very clean round on the side of 100GF, and exactly what you want to do if you want to start winning these rounds and string them together. Would you think 100GF did exceptionally well there, Yukky, to win that round?
I think refighting into A and getting rid of that information that LRG had, that the A main was clear. I mean, that was perfect. I think one thing I could maybe do here differently is actually blind this Phoenix instead of letting him take all that space and not respect him. But I mean, it was a good pivot. They got their kills. I mean, they even got Protogen low, so maybe it messed up his mental that maybe he shouldn't peek as much.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they decided to nade off the Phoenix.
Interesting switch up. You called it, exactly. But they're still going to be able to grab that orb, and now Sova and Phoenix ult both online. So 100GF again forced off of this A line and just going to go wander over to mid. Seems like a pretty common scenario that ends up happening here, where they're just not able to use any util to contest this A fight because Phoenix and Neon are just so powerful. Govolt gonna be ripped, tags 2. The jet movement's gonna be able to dodge 1, but it just won't matter. Sova, with the last shock blast, will take down the Eli jet. Neptune going wandering. You take contact into the Clove, but Esu will be the one to shut down that Phoenix and Clucker. Protogen now backing up, going for a rotate. That's exactly what they want LRG to think. All the space in the world being gifted. I think a huge mistake on the part of Protogen, giving up this A-line for free. But making up for it with the Dink, with a double kill now through the box. And the Dink is still there. The Rays of Neptune is still 1 HP. But Protogen's not aware that he's off the line. Smoke's going down with 14 seconds, and they don't have the bomb. Neptune still on 10 HP from that Phantom Dink. The tag there should mean a kill with the wallbang. Rather spray through smoke, and it should be around for the side of LRG. Protogen with the 3K makes me eat my words. Lovely re-clear back into that elbow space.
Wow, wow, wow. Protogen.
What do you think of
wasn't
Protogen's Neon?
Well, I mean, there's not been like enough of it. I mean, I think he's making too much noise running away, but I mean, other than that, I mean, it's fine. And he got his kills. Won him that round by himself. Getting 3 kills. Nothing to fault so far.
Yeah. Again, that A main fight's gonna happen, but Phoenix not there this time. It's on the B line. He's gonna go wandering. That B main duel might be so important, but Neptune's just gonna get spam kill on the smokes of Winter, which is so huge. Look at this Phoenix is getting crunched, is forced to take this duel, and Eli with a snappy kill onto the Cypher gets to, not to open this round, but to almost seal it. Neptune gets traded back though. Eli 1 HP will be dodging, weaving, getting out of the way of those Vandal bullets. And now up to the man of the hour, Protogen. Neon being called out as something that won them that last round, but instead it looks like it'll just be a save. Entire team collapsed before it could do anything. And it'll just be keeping the rifle for that econ. What do you think they did so well there, Yukky, to get that site so easily? It looks like everyone collapsed on the side of LRG.
Yeah, it was a different change of pace from the previous rounds. They decided to just go for it. I mean, they did it the fastest site they've taken they've done so far. The raise satchels into mid, barely got the clove. I think on the last bullet, I think the round would have gone the other way around if they didn't get that last bullet off. And then Eli with those two amazing flick of the wrists basically sealed the round.
Mm-hmm. Eli's Jet, something you called out as not his best agent, is proving why he's still a feared duelist no matter what you put him on. 4 and 3 right now and getting a lot of value frags. But they are going to go back to this A contest, but LRG moved that Phoenix off, and I think that's really what was stalling 100 GF from being able to just take this for free. And it looks like with the Raze ult being popped, they're going to respect it. All the space in the world being taken by Neptune. Neptune now is just walking up. Raze nade will tag that Sova down to 60, but Neptune gets the trade back as well. Phantom Dink looks like it strayed onto Neptune's head once again. The Molly will catch Kuruk out, though. I don't know how that happened. But 3-man trap set up here, and it's lovely. Esu will get one. Traded back by Clucker, though. Esu gets 2, but Clucker on for 3. Protogen with 1. It'll be up to Rain. Can he get 2 to seal this round? The space is given by that Neon wall. An Omen ult in hand if he wants to try something. We'll get the tag, but the half is stuck. That means that Rain's gonna have to fight forward. Clove smoke down. This is scary for Rain if Clucker sticks this. But it won't matter. Rain with a beautiful clutch. 1v3. What should have been a beautiful Clucker round with the Molly, the double frag beating the trap. Instead, he's torn apart by Rain, putting thunder into the hearts of 100, or LRG rather.
It was a 1v3 after an Eli disconnect, so there was a bit more pressure on him to win that round than normal. Ooh, and just me. That's gonna. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna do a P10 because of an Eli. I'm assuming computer crash. It's been happening for quite a few games now.
Yeah. Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
You know, Sunset, funny map. It's based off of LA, as most of you probably know. And if you go just straight off of the back of attacker spawn there, onto the road in the first building on the left, apparently that's supposed to be Gecko's house in lore.
So he's back. More. So what do you guys think of Flame's callouts?
I thought it was amazing. I think it was a very innovative casting, you know, and that's something that we really need more of in the space.
I think
just
you
being
can
creative
lead
with
the
their
way.
wordplay. No, see, I'm not a trailblazer. I'm a follower. That's my problem. But Flame, I respect him, and I hope he goes further in depth into what he was trying to go for there, because it was a very compelling. But going back into this match, 3-3. Timer is on. We are back from that tech pause, and LRG set down to the weaker guns, having to save this round because they lost the last from that Rain clutch. So if they're able to convert this one, Rain's clutch would have just given them 2 rounds. So huge for them. Boombot's gonna tag that shorty, but that, oh my god, the trip is huge there. Able to get 1, but because the guns are so weak, not able to capitalize on the side of that Cypher. Neptune with a lovely spray onto the Neon. Neon dash, as I think every Valorant player knows, is so hard to hit, but Clucker will trade it right back with that Deagle. Guns now in the hand of Clucker. At least a Phantom to be picked up. The question is, what can they do? Kuruk sitting on this backside, only 1 on site, so they could theoretically get a 2v1. Depending on this wall, it looks like it's gonna exactly what's gonna happen, but Kuruk will not miss. Till the end, Bulldog will tag 1. Out to Ginsburg to get something. We'll get 2. Chance was there, but Rain, again, the closer, will be getting them their 4th round. 2 rounds in a row, now 1 by Rain.
Yeah, honestly, I think that round got like a lot closer towards the end than it should have been. They had the weapons advantage. I do like the kind of hold that they had going on towards market. But, you know, just having better guns. And then once you got onto site into that 3v2 situation, especially knowing that the other 2 people don't have the weaponry, they should probably just all play back into main and play for the post rather than leaving 1 on site and letting the game even get that close towards the end.
Yeah, and we're going to immediately see weaponry being used here. Eli's knives are just going to go wide everywhere, but it won't matter. His classic is going to do the trick there, and Essie will just wide peek that Sova. Protogen, everything to do. We'll get 1. Oh my god, if Protogen hit that 2nd shot on Eli, maybe something could have been done there. Miracle hero round. But instead, it'll be nothing, but Dofi will trade. Neptune going to seal the round, but Dofi will get a 2nd. And Eli, 1 HP and 3 kills to his name. Will seal that round, send them up to 5 rounds now. I think if you're side of 100 GF, you got to be holding this tab and seeing that the Cypher and Clove combined only have 5 kills. Surely you're going to go back into that site, and that's actually exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for a B hit this round.
Yeah, speaking of the controllers, I'm not quite sure if you guys had any discussion on it earlier, but it's been seeing a lot more Cloves picks coming out in VCC over the past couple of days, actually. What do we think about that?
I'm a Clove hater. I will be known as a Clove hater just because of what it does in my ranked games, but you know, if it makes people feel comfortable playing smokes, I think I'm all for it. Winter will get 1, but on this eco, looks like nothing big should be happening. But Winter going to main. Clove won't
very
find any value.
ambitious.
Yeah. Using that on eco round 2, I don't know if I like the decision there.
4v4 situation, though. If anything's gonna happen, this is the round.
But Neptune does not care. 4 on the round. Protogen tries to make it happen, but again, it's Rain with the closer. Seals the deal. Protogen tries to even it up, make it winnable. But that Neon ult and Clove ult are both going to be invested on ecos and not even lead to a round win. I think that was the right play there.
No, not even close. I mean, you have guys that have taken full site. You have no one with you, and you decide to global with a Bucky. I don't know what's clicking.
Yeah, but Clucker is going to try to go for this. The Sova ult is being popped in the most disgusting position I think I've seen today. Why? An elbow pop against 2 double dive duelists is certainly a choice, but Protogen will trade it right back. spray through the smoke, just pre-firing on Neptune, is going to give Protogen the kill and deny that Razel, allowing Clucker to just sit on site and get full info. 4v3 though, so man advantage given to the side of 100 GF. Question is, are they going to be able to capitalize on it? Because that Cypher is disconnected.
And kind of going for a reclear here. A little bit
Mhm.
ambitious from Clucker.
One down.
By himself.
Protogen. Unused. Ball would just be used to escape. Not able to find anything on this next refight attempt, and S will get yet another and a third on the board. 7 rounds, 7 HP to Esu's name, and it just nothing is stopping these guys. They are going on a tear right now. 6 rounds in a row.
Yeah, arguably, you could say that this Protogen impact on this Leon is actually insane.
Yeah.
His kills at elbow have arguably been some of the most important ones in the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'd say
outside of
the only reason they're even in the round in the first place.
yeah. I mean, Equinox's or Isu's lurks have been amazing too. He got 3 that round from just coming from behind on them. Really an expert at that. You know, lurking up and striking from behind when they're most unaware.
I didn't realize Flame was on this cast, but interesting to see. Eli going for an off angle on Protogen will catch out who we were just giving praise to, and we'll get the second as well. Ginsburg able to get that trade on S though. In the A main fight too is huge. You realize that you're able to take that space and rotate back, but Eli on for 4, and he's gonna go hunting.
They just lined up for him there.
Yeah, and he wants this kill. He knows that Sova got that kill on A. He is going to go for this ace. If he gets dropped, though, it is a 1v2 that's so winnable. That's exactly going to happen. Lower weaponry, too. The Bulldog is singing right now in Ginsburg's hands.
Yeah, Vandal now recovered.
And a dart in hand. The question is, how aggressive will he be? Is he going to be aware of this market player? Looks like now he is. Not really clearing sight, but will catch the body of Kurok, playing a very odd angle. Tap will go out, close smoke, giving a lot of value here. Kurok with 1. Or sorry, Ginsburg with 1.
Oh!
Ginsburg with 4 on the round. Eli, 4K, pay it no mind. Ginsburg's going to get 4 right back in a 1v3 scenario, able to close it out for his team. And get the 4th round on the board for LRG.
Oh, what a blunder there.
Wow. I mean, I don't know about the decision there in a 3v1 to go hunting against the best player on LRG's team, even before that 4K, 10-7, the only one going positive. But Eli felt confident, and he was punished for it. Ended up losing his team the round because he just took a 1v1, not even calling teammates to try to trade that if he lost it. Instead, trying to make up for that mistake is going to be him just peeking mid. Last round of the half. So we'll see what happens. Neptune just getting tagged up and sprayed down. I don't know what those satchels were. Tried to go across, but instead just getting caught. They're going to hit back into this Cypher's site. What can he do? Cage in hand. Fully sprayed out, but that's not wall bangable by just a Phantom. Kurok will get tagged up and sprayed down. They have backside. Eli trying to make up for his sins with the knives out. We'll get another 2 HP, 2 kills on the round. And Esu will get 2 right back as well. Eli and Esu are saving this retake right now. 1 HP though on Eli. Clucker, known for his aggressive plays on this Phoenix in A main. He was the reason why they were winning earlier. Esu barely getting out of that alive. 58 HP. Just 2 shots by any weapon in the hands of 100 GF. The question is, when will he take this peak? Cypher Trip is down 2. So huge for them, able to see the info, but Eli will get the 3rd on the round. It's a duo ace for Esu and Eli, closing this round out. And the half.
Yeah, 8-4 half. Repeat of the last game where we saw an 8-4 half or 1-2, which is basically dominating for majority of the rounds. If the trend follows, Could be the start of a comeback for LRG.
Yeah. What do you think they need to do in terms of switching up their playstyle to make that happen?
Well, it's not something I could maybe see on the attack 'cause I haven't seen it. I mean, we'll have to see how these guys play. So, I mean, one thing you can maybe exploit is, I mean, both teams are playing double duelist. Maybe you could send your Cypher on some amazing lurks.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're going to do exactly that. Listening to you here, sending the A main player of Cypher all the way alone would be Eli. Up to him to find one. Instead, he'll take that dash out. Deagle chosen as his weapon of choice this pistol round. He's going to be able to get a tag onto Clucker. Has the molly though, so he will not care. Able to heal all of that damage right back up. But it will force the side of LRG to go use that Cypher info. I believe you can hear that cam from the side of Esu, and that's exactly why that Sova is going to be called back over. Alongside a little bit of a reclear that happened for the side of 100 GF. I think that Sova Dart is going to give 100 GF the info to start playing over here. The question is, how many can S get? Kuruk going for shots, not able to tag anything. The dart is going to be invested though, try to help Esu. Esu's not even going to be able to net one though. Eli's going to get a trade back there, but it just won't matter. All of the shots are going wide. Rain able to connect, but the Deagles are just not hitting right now. And Protogen with the bomb is going to run, but Eli seems fully aware of it. And Protogen going to take the long way around. The question is, what is the timing going to look like? If Protogen is not aware of Eli close enough, Clucker is in a faraway position, maybe not able to trade. Looks like they've grouped up now. Protogen with the frenzy just needs to hit any body shot to kill Eli and secure this second pistol round on the board. And looks like that's exactly what it's going to do. Just a dry peek forward, egoing the top frag of 100 GF. It's going to send them to their 5th round.
Yeah, maybe a little ambitious there, trying to hold the site from Esu, I believe, on the Cypher. Now, obviously, when it comes towards the mid-round, when they're kind of just running onto the site, and reinforcements aren't necessarily there on the site with you, you might want to either, 1, search for a fallback position, or just 2, stay put and hope that they don't clear you. And when they eventually do go around the box, get a couple classic right-clicks in. But
yeah,
obviously what happened. It is a little bit hindsight, as we now go into the 14th round, and Shock Dart.
What a beautiful play. Clove Decay and Shock Dart combo, finding one. Protogen with the second. And this round should be as good as over. Eli bought up a Bucky here to try to make something happen in case they went to his site, but opposite of that ended up occurring. And now they'll just be looking for exits. Neptune trying to get some pressure down, but it really just means nothing. You can see Clucker is so aware of this angle. The question is, are they going to give one? Looks like absolutely not. Don't even give them a chance. Gainsbourg going to get his second on the round. Eli with a chance to get one will grab that. How many can he get though? A Bucky in hand of the smoke is down, able to get 2. They're just going to dash, try to get a third on the round. Maybe. Oh, what a shot from Eli. Obviously doesn't mean anything for the round, but dropping a Bulldog is crucial. That's not going to be recovered. The Spectre instead chosen by Protogen for this round as the Neon, perhaps thinking that getting the run and gun will be better, but still dropping 3 players there from Eli is crucial. As you can see now, 2 people without a buy.
Yeah, and especially with him buying into that Bucky, those 3 kills were crucial for him and his economy. As we can kind of just take a look here, he's able to buy a rifle and full shields, whereas had he not gotten those kills and the extra credits from those, he wouldn't be able to buy into this round now.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be so aggressive here. No dash in hand, instead still chooses to go for the peak. It'll be him and Neptune, the double duelist combo, trying to hold this site down. Neptune, no nade in hand used, darted up. Phoenix ult invested for the side of LRG, but Eli's going to take that one down. But it's traded back, and this time with a real body. Neptune falling, Rain falling. Esu will get the trade into the Mirror Cypher matchup. But Kuruk is going to get it right back. 3v3 retake here. And what should have been a clean, simple round for the side of 100 GF is instead turned on its head. Esu going for the kill on anybody here. Protogen's going to spot him out, though. Two people retaking from Boba, crunching down slowly. They're going to have to make a play, and that's exactly what they do. Clucker's going to find the kill on Esu, and the huge part is they have all of market space. Clucker doesn't need to peek, but instead he gives it to him. Eli will find him, but instead, Kuruk's going to die right back. Ginsburg with the deagle, low by, will not matter. It's all up to Eli. Time running out, ticking away. Ginsburg just has to live, and the round is his. But it won't even matter. He's going to get the 3K, drop Eli to his knees. 19 kills for this Sova, and the hard carry is bringing his team back. 7-8 now for LRG.
Bonus converted. The economy for 100 GF is not looking quite as stable as it was back in the first half. You can see a Judge and a couple Sheriffs. And Half Shield's coming into the next round. And they would need 2 in a row to kind of just stabilize.
Right here.
Yeah. And, I mean, Eli's knives, I think, a crucial factor in this round. He got double with them before. He's just walking down mid, but it's just not hitting. Instead, it's Neptune's deal that will sing. Rain with the Ghost will get another, but Clucker is there to clean that up. Protogid would have been there if not. Now it's all up to Kuruk and the Cypher of S. Anchor before has been dominated, but you can see lovely play by them just getting rid of the guns, so Kuruk has no incentive or no even chance in this round by grabbing those Vandals. It's up to us now in the backside here. Trip will catch Protogen full scan and able to take that down with the Deagle. Sees both players, so now Kuruk here. Esu with a chance for a free kill instead will just be whiffing. Clucker is going to take that instead. Kuruk, 7 seconds on the dart, 3 bullets in the chamber. Only needs 2 headshots to win this round. Shock will not tag or find anything. Dart isn't going to either because that cage, beautiful cage to get Cypher of Doofy out of that precarious position. And it'll be a wide peek by Clucker to seal this round. Cleans up the mid-fight there, cleans up the last kill, and secures this round. Clucker is making a name for himself in this season of VCC.
Yeah, speaking of Clucker, I remember being teammates with him back in 2 seasons ago, back in season 10, I believe. A great teammate, good comms, brings a lot of value to the team, and his availability is also pretty good. This player has some pretty great stocks, in my opinion. But we can see the glass cannon now being brought out here by Elysium.
Yeah, the scan's gonna get tagged. He's aggressive there into Clucker, who we were just talking about. And Phoenix Soul again online so soon, especially in such a crucial round, is going to be huge. Last time, that Phoenix Ult was a trade on the 3rd round. But of course, the Phoenix Ult body doesn't matter, and that's what ended up pushing LRG to get that round win. This time, they're going to use that on the A exec with Sova ult in hand as well if they'd like to combine that. However, they're not aware that nobody is on site right now. See if they want to invest these ults or how far they're willing to contact in. Phoenix ult going to be used. The question is if Neptune takes a great timing, maybe it's possible to grab a trade here. Looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Full ult's going to be used to try to trade this out. Last time this was used was for a Bucky in B main. This time, still not going to get any value, but a much nicer play overall. Rain's going to TV back into the site, and nobody's aware. We're not playing on land. They should have heard that. And instead, it won't matter. Rain's going to pull out a smoke. Dopey in the position you want to be as an anchor. Going for 1v5. Gets a crazy 3rd shot, but it won't matter. Not able to spray transfer onto Kuruk. And Kuruk is going to be able to take that last kill. Is able to bring them to their 9th round and stopped the floodgates of LRG from taking this half away.
Team Ace.
Now this is worth celebrating. A bow and arrow is old-fashioned, but sometimes
Operator recovered. They're able to buy into the next round. Still, a couple slightly not so complete buys with Rain coming in with the half shields and Kirk having to spend all his credits, but as we mentioned last round, 2 rounds in a row and they'll be pretty stable for the next couple.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
Interesting here. Yeah, no, please.
yeah, just kind of looking at the ult economy here, they do still have 3 ults in their hands, Lethargy. So,
Yeah.
if anything, those are the tools that are going to make things happen.
Yeah, it looks like Neon ult maybe gonna be invested here depending on what their game plan is. Neon Sova is so chaotic for trying to hold the site, especially if you know you're going into an anchoring cipher. But they're gonna choose to back away. Smoke expiring. It'll be just Protogen left as an insert. Interesting choice here to leave your entry, but maybe this because they want to sell a fake later in the round. It looks like they're just waiting for an A player to walk up. But instead, this round is going to be the one that they're not going to have an A player fighting for that deep A main space. Dart used middle of the round at this point to try to get some info. It will be broken. 3 players stacked over here because they're so sure nobody's coming over to A. That's because of that Eli op holding the space and just waiting for these LRG players to make a move. Question is, what can Neptune do? 1 away from his
30
ultimate.
seconds left.
It's all setting up, and it looks like the trigger is going to be pulled right now. Sova being used. Neon ult not going to be invested, but Kuruk down. Esu tagged by that as well, and Neptune going to get tagged with 3rd one as well. Winter taking Neptune down. That Sova ult was incredibly valuable. Not only getting the damage onto the backside players, getting a kill onto the backside player, but also tagging up Neptune, revealing him for his teammates. And they're able to just sweep away this round easily, not giving up anything to this op of Eli that is sitting patiently waiting. But it looks like he's going to starve out, and they're just going to have to be forced to save, as when you have 3 players on a stack, if you can't hold that, the round just collapses in on itself. He'll tag one, though. Maybe get some exits here. A little bit of a Sherpy cosplay. But instead... Oh, they're going to go for it. And he's going to be able to find 2, drop some guns, which is nice, but it just won't mean anything at the end of the day. 9-9 tied up here. We have a game on our hands, fellas.
A game on our hands indeed. Couple ultimates coming back up for the other side now, but you know, really it is the ultimate, the Sova ultimate, the Hunter's Fury that really brought this round into LRG's favor. I believe it got a kill and 2 tags, which allowed some of their weaker weaponry to be able to secure those kills a lot easier.
Yeah, and they're going to hit into this A site. Oh, Neptune just peeking a little bit too wide. Clucker able to shut that down, but that Razor could have been so devastating if he was able to use it. There 5 players stacked up on top of each other. Instead, LRG's going to get the site for free. Cypher as well for full info on these players. And this one, unless Kuruk has something to say, should be as good as over. However, no smokes for back sight. That's kind of the issue with Clove. You're not really able to refresh these smokes as quickly since they don't last as long. So maybe this operator can find value on a retake. Obviously one of the hardest guns to possibly use on a retake, but perhaps here can make something happen. But instead, there'll be nothing being found. Just forcing it forward, forcing the issue on the side of 100 GF, and it just won't matter. Eli on 9 HP is going to escape, but LRG is going to go from 9 to 10 rounds. It's just beautiful play from their side, coordinated, calculated, and precise. That's exactly what's going to happen here. As Eli, barely jump peek, is going to be able to save this op, give his team a win condition for this round. But you can see everybody is just so broke. And this op has just not been getting much value.
You know, I do kind of wonder at what point would a bigger part of the mental game kind of play into this. Obviously, you know, coming into the second half, dropping the first couple rounds in a row, you're gonna feel bad. But then you get the fifth, and then you're feeling, oh, maybe it's all right. We have the operator now. But then 2 rounds in a row where you're forced to save towards the very end.
Mm-hmm. And you can see on that eco buy, this Reigns is going to choose to disrespect the smoke. But instead, the timing's not going to be correct here. And Clucker, flash out, team already taken all of the site with the bomb as well. And Reigns is going to get brought down 6 feet under that op as well, being shut down. And the one thing they've been saving all these rounds, the win condition they thought could have saved their team, is going to be brought to its death. Neptune trying to find a pick, but instead will get nothing out of it. Winter going to clean up Kuruk on the back end, and Clucker is not going to let that flank get any value at all. 11 rounds on the board for the side of 100 GF. And it's just beautiful play together. They're just contacting up until they can't contact anymore. And to be fair, I think that would be brought... That plan is actually exactly what you want if you're going to contact into an op. But they've just been choosing the right sites every time.
Yeah, 3 ultimates in play for 100 GF. And they're buying into this round. This is a must-win for them.
Mm-hmm. Going for the A fight, too. Double duelists fighting forward for that space, but there is a Cypher ult there. However, both of these duelists have movement abilities to get around that utility. The question is, when do they start to realize that everybody is positioned towards mid? Kuruk, I think, gonna get a not-so-welcome surprise, but will still get one through the smoke. Gets a second full blinded up. It's beautiful from Kuruk, able to keep this round in 100 GF's hands. Keep it from spiraling away, and now it's all up to Esu. He's seen Cyphers before, play this position lovely, and it'll be a triple spray down from Esu, getting their 10th round on the board for 100 GF.
That goes there.
If that round doesn't bring back the mental, nothing will.
Yeah, and I mean, I think
I think at that point, someone's VC's got to be shouting like, "Yes, guys, let's bring it back." You know what I mean? You got to. I hope there's a hype man in there trying to bring it back.
100%. I think you can kind of see 100 GF has realized they've been overcomplicating this the whole time. Just play the 2 duelists together. Let your high-ranked players use their aim, their biggest asset. That's exactly what's going to happen. Eli with 1, Eli with 2. Neptune going to pop that ult. Go for Neptune to get the 3rd on the round, but instead, that nade's not going to tag anyone. It's up to Ginsburg, the top frag on the side of LRG. The man of the hour right now is contacting up. Neptune, though, isn't aware of it. The trade is going to come out from Rain, and that's going to be the bomb down as well. So huge for value. It's a 4v2. This would be a miracle if they could close it out, especially with the position Eli is in. But the question is, will the Cypher catch him out? Is he going to be aware of the Cypher on his screen? Looks like no. Doofy is going to get that kill and now sets it up not only for a 3v2, but full info on the board for this attack side. Winter and Doofy already rotating over. It looks like they're indecisive. Want to rotate back a little bit. Maybe hope that players were baited out, but
30 seconds
either site they would have chosen to go. It looks like they're playing a retake setup, wanting to use that numbers advantage, and I think perhaps the correct decision here. Bomb's going to go down, which will cause that rotate for the Cypher to come in. S, who's done so much work already, is going to be here to try to pick it up. Winter going for an aggressive play, though it won't matter. Goofy, man who was already caught in the frag before in this round, will not be able to collect his 3rd, will not be able to clean up this round with a 1v4 clutch. Instead, is dropped to the ground. Cypher invested in the 2v3 will not mean anything, and we're going to go to 11-11.
Now, it's also difference. If you haven't noticed, they put down the Eli operator. I think it was a good call. He saw it wasn't getting any impact. It was forcing him to save all the time.
That goes there.
going to the rifle is a absolute correct decision. And you see it pin off already 2 rounds in a row after you bled what 7 rounds.
Yeah, 7 rounds bled because of having to just being forced to save, not any chance for a retake because of the off. But instead, Neptune decides it's his turn to try to pick up that weapon. But Eli is right there with him. Eli will take this tag, and it's a lovely bait play. Again, if you remember previously, oh no, Neptune should have had a free opening onto that Phoenix. Has Eli seen the gun though? Protogen, I believe, spotted Eli, is just looking, hunting, but it won't matter. Eli, awareness is going to catch out Protogen. Vision be damned, he just knows where Protogen is going to be. Now, 4v5 to try to send their team to map point. S, the anchor, the rock, the most consistent player is going to get shut down by Doofy here. Kuruk will get the double trade back, though. The Clovolt again being invested. The question is, will he clear the left? Looks like no. What is Rain doing? Phoenix Ult used as well, but because of Rain's trigger discipline, is going to cost them a body. 2v2 now. And although they're aware, it won't matter. The Boombot giving a bit of false info, not telling them of Clucker, and I think Rain's completely misplayed that round.
Yeah, trigger disciplining the Cloval after you hear the... Not even
Phoenix will go
after,
down.
before you hear the Phoenix will go down. I mean, who are you trigger
Yeah.
disciplining there?
I mean, I guess the idea is you're trying to wait for the person swinging behind the clove, but even then, it's even numbers if you, if they die, so there's no reason for them to make an aggressive play. Yeah. Costly mistake on the side here, and instead of 12 for 100 GF, it'll be 11 for that side. S going to be choosing to set up on A this round. Eli is going deep, though. Kind of like... Never mind, let's not say that. But Eli and Winter completely missed each other. What is his timing? Winter's turn, though, and he's gotten Eli. Eli, if he turns left, might have won. He's teamed the round. No smokes on the board for his team. But instead, the top frag, the man, the sub, the super sub even, who's been keeping this team in the game, is going to get dropped. The Sobolt, again, is going to get so much value. And S, with everything to do, tagged up, revealed by the Sobolt, can get one, but can do no more. Neptune on the flank. Rain there with a hope and a dream to try to win this clutch. 2v4, it would be a miracle to pull off, and that's exactly what 100 GF need right now if they want to pull this one back. Rain starts it off. Gets the first one onto Doofy. Protogen is going to die to the nade. It's a 2v2 now. But Rain's not going to be aware of that position, but Clucker is going to get taken down. Ray's nade here could be everything. 1 HP, the shot is not landing. One headshot is all it would have taken, but instead, Ginsburg, the carry for LRG, is going to bring them to their first map victory of this stage.
Alright, welcome back, everybody. Now on to map 2 of Haven. To preface, I do want to apologize for cutting off the match stream by a couple seconds back in map 1. I pressed the wrong button. I am sorry. Feel free to flame me in NA chat if you'd like. I accept all criticism. I apologize. But here we are. Now on to the second map of Haven. Give it a second as they lock the last couple of picks in. Seems to be quite the mirror matchup with... the Phoenix being not opted. And instead, it's going to be the Chamber from Neptune, it seems. And instead of the Neon, we are going to have a Jet. Alright, grab your snacks, grab a drink of water as we load into the second match of Haven. This is LRG versus 100GF. Seems to be some heavy emphasis towards the B site, maybe opting for faster rotates, and kind of just figuring out where each Sentinel utility would go. A couple of Cypher trips, you now have a Phoenix Flash coming out, a couple jump spots, and again, it's a fast run up from the Neon towards the C site. Cypher camera hasn't been spotted, and now smoke is being layered down, but a Shock Dart for a Tripwire has been traded in the middle of site. Winter strikes first with Clucker right behind him. Now it seems to be towards Garage. Flash is good. Clucker with another kill, and now it's towards the C site. They've been quite everywhere, haven't been clearing. Now last player in the 1v4 situation. Doofy only one kill going down, and they're able to get the kills back. First round.
Yes, this should do.
Quite exciting. Going from an early C hit towards B, then back towards the C site. Through Garage, running all over the left side of the map here. Now Shock Dart again taking out that Cypher trip. It's a very light buy coming into this round.
Camera taken out.
Now smoke coming down, and once again they're kind of taking a pause during the mid round. Exploring their options towards the A site, we see exploring their options. Not much to hold for here, only classics in hand. Orb being grabbed now, a dink is good, but nothing more. Protogen, quick on the advance.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Now retake gonna start coming through, but really with only classics in hand, it's not that much to do. It's a very strong position being held with superior weaponry. Flank is locked down by the Cypher Trip and an Omen looking at it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know about the Omen looking at the trip when it's this late in the round, but maybe just concerned about dropping guns due to exits. But instead, it'll be the 4 players of 100 GF choosing to die to the bomb in this round. Not wanting to give those ult over to this Phoenix, who's already sitting at 6 out of 7. So you can see kind of what the Phoenix has been doing in almost every single one of these pistol first half scenarios. This Phoenix is getting either an ult by round 3 or getting 1 orb away from an ult. So it really just sets up the side of LRG to make such an easy decision around what they want to call, because you're always going to call for this Phoenix to get his first ult orb.
Yeah. And oh, it seems like we have our first
Looks like they're going to be choosing to use their P10 here a little bit late, but we will see what happens. Still a little bit of a mismatch here, but we will get back to you when they decide to resume. These technical errors are fixed.
Sure. Just real quick, are you following me or on the
No,
thing?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that.
Right bracket. It should be 2 keys to the right of P.
Yeah, got you.
All right, cool. So you should be seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, looking at the cipher setup, it's kind of interesting that I think it's Esu has been putting them just the straight horizontal one across the main space, the one that kind of runs like this, for the past couple of rounds. But shock towers have been pretty good from the attackers being able to take them down. So yeah, and now as we go into this round, it should be another quick play towards the C site here towards the beginning.
Yeah, and the shock dart, again, not being able to find that cam because of a different position. Both trips actually knocked side out. That'll be the reveal. S able to drop that first Phoenix ult, but not going to find anything else. Instead, Doofy will take down the hero of last map for 100 GF, Eli, and send them into a 5v3 to hold this bomb site. What should have been, yet again, the same issue comes up with 100 GF. Their third rounds are just not being played very well, it seems, because they just keep getting dropped. Kuruk, wanting to make the eat my words, is able to catch Winter, and Neptune on that chamber is going to catch Protogen as well. Set us up into a 3v3, maybe a winnable round, but the positions are very hard to play. They're playing in such nice, tradable positions, but Kuruk is going to get his second on the board. Question is, how much more can he find? Able to get his third on Clucker, but he's getting scanned in a 1v1 Sova v Sova battle. He's aware of the side that he is, but it doesn't matter because the bomb is going ticking away. Ginsburg is going to close this one out, send LRG up to 3-0 and what should be 4-0 based on looking at this econ 400 GF. That round, I think,
Yes, this should do.
very
Yes, this should do. Yes.
very much decided on the backside fight there. Although S was able to drop that Phoenix ult, because they just had a triple swing over to backside, it was just so hard to fight that space together. And you can see S with the changed trips is able to find value by dodging that shock. Honestly, at this point, if you know that they're not going to hit, I'd like S to maybe pick up one of his trips rather, and put them back into that C main position because it gives you so much passive info. You can rotate off, you can overstack a different site. And this round, it looks like they'd be wanting to overstack B site. 2 players sitting there. Eli goes for a shot, unable to tag anything there. It'll be up to Rain. Changer chip is down here, but it'll get shocked out. And Rain, caught up in smoking, is just going to get dropped. the Ghost was singing earlier in the series, but this time not able to catch anything. Eli going for a peek, not able to find anything there either.
Very ambitious on that
S.
peak.
Yeah, and I think ambition is exactly what you want
Standing.
in a eco round. You have nothing to lose. Might as well go try to swing for something, but this case, it is not rewarded in the slightest. Instead, Neptune, 5 bullets in the Headhunter, 5 targets to be killed. Instead, he won't even get 1, and Ginsburg is going to set his team up to 4 rounds in a row now.
Yeah, second full buy coming out here from both teams. Closest ultimates actually for the side of 100GF being Kuruk's Sobol
Yeah,
to
it looks
match
like
the
they're
one
gonna
that
contest
Ginsburg.
for it.
Yeah.
It's Kirk going for that orb pressure, and it looks like 100GF though is, sorry, LRG rather, is going to be going for a default here, just waiting to see who's gonna peek, and they find Eli just swinging. 0-4 currently, but we know how potent he can be. And this push by Neptune and Kirk could be everything. Question is Progen going to spot him? And yes, Progen will, but will they clear out Neptune's position? It's a lovely bait angle. And already 1 not being caught. Neptune's able to find 2, and Neptune's able to find 3. Kuruk with the trade will clean up that round. Beautiful play from the Sova and Chamber. The chemistry working out perfectly. Honestly, Kuruk should have an assist for every single one of those kills, because that was a masterful bait and switch setup there by the side of 100GF.
Yeah, I do really like the walk up towards the A side. Just after everything, the initial contact, nothing being there, and just hugging the right wall and having Kuruk also walk up down long at the same time, being able to kind of be a spotter.
Yeah. This time, they're going to say, we don't want any funny business happening on A anymore. You don't get passive information by just contacting up. We're going to take it this time. Choosing to send Protogen in immediately on this angle. Sovolt being invested. Kirk's going to dodge 1, though. Dodges 2. The Sovolt that's been connecting so often is going to find nothing this time. But the Phoenix ult will get a kill. Kuruk not ready for the Phoenix being pushing, but Neptune's going to get trade right back. Neptune gets 2 with that chamber operator. Eli gets another on the board now in this map. And Neptune, the man who traded everything back, set his team back up into the round. Sitting on heaven, prowling, searching for these 2 players.
Yeah, both
in
of them.
hell, grouped up together, isolated from this bomb.
Should have spotted both now. Tour de Force still in play. Spike isn't even down yet.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, 2 rounds on the board now. They just get caught out by Neptune. I mean, it's just beautiful play from Neptune, just peeking through heaven, knowing that in the distraction and chaos that gets caused there, you won't expect him going for just a dry swing through heaven, and gets 2 for himself, cleaning up that round. And Eli burns that updraft. Hopefully he won't need it to get out. Looks like probably won't. Anyways, they're going to go for a 5-man A hit again, thinking that site was pretty weak. Don't really care about the fact they lost last round. 4-man through short is interesting here. Sorry, rather 3-man. Now the Cypher is coming over to help it long. But Kuruk is going to be completely forced off this angle, but has a Sovolt in hand if he desires to whip that one out. You can see Rain set up with the Paranoia. Fully blinded up everybody there, but Kuruk not able to connect a single one.
Yeah, choosing not to launch the third bolt of the Hunter's Fury there. I do think the Paranoia was a little bit early for my liking.
Yeah, perhaps. The dart, though, is going to connect with a lot of them. And Eli's been able to catch one because of it. Beautiful dart from Kirk there. And S is going to get yet another one. Neptune with that off is going to make it sing. And S with 2. Kuruk with another to make up for the whiffed Sovolt is going to clean up this round. 3 rounds in a row now strung together for 100GF, making a name for themselves and fighting back in this map too.
True that is. And with those 3 rounds in a row, their economy is looking very, very good. 2,000 credits, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000. They are going, even if they lose the next 2 or 3 rounds, they're gonna pretty much be good for the rest of this half.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to this one, though. You want to start that old snowball effect back up again for the snowball specifically.
Wow, my eyes are down.
But it looks like, again, Kirk is going to be tested. Sova dart in hand if he wants to use it, but what is Clucker doing? Maybe miscommunications happening there. Teammates maybe should have been protecting him. Maybe he should have been going so aggressive. Either way, doesn't really end up mattering. Kirk will find tags on 3. Not able to connect a single one on the spams, though. Bomb will go down. Again, Neptune hunting with that off in heaven. He won them around last time. Protege will take a peek, but Ginsburg and Winter are going to get kills back with their deagles this time. Ginsburg with yet another with that deagle. Kuruk is going to try to fight. Kuruk 1 HP. Ginsburg with 3 already. Ginsburg with 4. Thrifty on the board for LRG. And Ginsburg will not be denied.
Yeah, the fadeaway share shot there on the last one. Man, I wasn't quite sure that was gonna hit.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful play together. Ginsburg just playing off of his teammates' util, playing off where the enemy knows they are, baiting them perfectly, and then ends up securing that round for his teammates in what should have been an easy cleanup. Now that dart's going to be used. S, I believe, maybe pulled back. No, didn't pull. Or yes, did pull back that trip before that shock dart landed. So full info still going to get given, but the second shock will tag it instead this time.
But look at Amy, they're doing a walk up again.
Yeah, and this time it's Eli jumping down through the B window, but he's going to get caught by Ginsburg. Still gets 2, though, and the opening, so it might be worth. But Doofy will make sure that is not the case. Ends up shutting down Neptune. It's on off to Rain now before the tag goes out. Able to tag and shut down Protogen. And Ginsburg as well, the hero of last round, is going to get knocked down by Kuruk, the Sova on Sova matchup. It's up to Doofy. 1v3. Definitely still possible with how isolated these positions are from each other. But it's up to if he can find this first pick on Rain. Instead, Rain's going to be aware of it, play a bit of an off angle, take a peek, and win the round for their team. And again, that forces the side of LRG down to a bye that they really don't enjoy. Last time they were in this position, though, they did win the round off of Ginsburg's heroics. And it looks like if he so chooses, he has the money to buy a rifle. The question is, yeah, he'll choose to invest into this one. 2 rifles, a Stinger, and 2 Deagles for the LRG buy. And S, with everything to prove, has been a menace on this anchor before and will get Protogen instantly. But Doofy will insta-trade this back. All the util in the world being dropped into him. And Neptune's going to go for 1, but only gets 1. Now, guns in the hands of LRG.
But look who's on the flank.
Might not be expected.
Just the one and dashes away.
Yeah.
And numbers advantage now. Spike isn't down yet. Still a minute on the clock. Silverdrone should have spotted both of them.
Tap goes out. Patience being displayed from the side of 100 GF. In the 1v2, Kuruk is very low. Do not count Winter out of this at all. It looks like Omenal's going to be used, and Winter realizes he can't cancel that. Barely escapes with his life.
Spike is planted. Does he read the flanks coming through? Ping's going out, not in the correct direction. A TP, hopefully to fake something, but no one's there to receive.
And a beautiful smoke from Rain. Look at this bait position. They're just going to peek out of this together. But Winter takes a timing and aggressive peek into this. And now Winter knows they're on the spike. Completely read this, and Winter needs to take a peek. But Rain, head on a swivel, is going to shut down Winter, shut down the chance of them at least getting 6 on the half. And this is going to tie us up here on Haven.
A phenomenal call there, going for the double flank. Most people don't realize that that's an option, because, you know, coming in to the late round, into the clutch, we've seen this a couple times. Obviously, the most memorable one being Scary's 1v5 ace clutch, again, tipping onto the A site here. And again, it's always playing towards the CT side. And people very often forget that spawn side is also the choice.
Oh, Neptune, what a shot. Peeked into 5. Doesn't matter. Gets away with 1 and his life, showing the value of that chamber TP there. Persian, though, disrespecting the smokes. Does not care. And the Soval, again, is going to be invested. Kirk will get a tag. Kirk will get 2 tags. 2 players now shut down to 70 HP. It'll be a 4v3 now. Ginsburg with the dart, though, is going to deny this for a little bit longer. Completely scanned up on the side of Ginsburg in hell. The question is, what can his teammates do around him? Protogen will drop Neptune. S will shut down Ginsburg, though. Neon ult invested by Protogen. This is the win condition. Kirk is gonna put that Neon to a halt. S will stick that spike defuse, send them up to 6. And Kuruk is going to be able to pick up that op for this last round.
Last round in the half.
We do have a game on our hands, dare I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
Now,
goes there.
again, no, interesting. They're going to
This
choose
is
to
a
go
nice
for
spot.
more
This
of a
goes
B
here.
presence this time, trying to contest Eli on this peak. But they're going to choose to
Joke's over. You're
rotate back to this A fight that has been working pretty decently for them. S will play in the cage, but he's going to get shut down. Kirk shuts down the Phoenix Ult back, but it won't matter. Again, that Phoenix Ult body doesn't really give you anything, especially with the change to it where you get all of your shield back. So just going to be put down to a 4v5 for this retake. The attack side Sobel is going to come out, though. Doofy will shut down Eli. Ginsburg will shut down Neptune. Ginsburg, 2 KD and double the kills of his next frag. He is doing everything to keep his team in the game and try to close this out. It looks like his heroics should lead them to his 6th round, tying us up at half.
Yeah, 6-6 at half, and
Switching sides.
Doofy is saying GG in chat. What is he talking about? You know, I think one of the biggest points that I liked that LRG was doing back in map 1 was their orb controls. And just taking that early space and being very aware that, you know, ultimates are a very big swing factor when it comes to these rounds. And, you know, coming into the second half, hopefully they will also continue to prioritize this. So you do see a triple push coming in. And that is a orb collector for Clucker.
Yeah. And they're pushing. They're actually not going to choose to push all the way, which is good because S was there to receive if needed. But instead, 100 GF is going to swing into Doofy. Classic right click in hand. So we'll see if he can make it work. But able to get away with his life. And that's going to be huge there. Not allowing these two to fight you and take all this C-Link space. But instead, it won't matter. But Clucker is going to get 2 on pistol yet again. Neptune able to get 1. in a 2v2 now. The question is, are they aware of this Cypher? Neptune doesn't really care. S will get the last, but Neptune with the 3K to seal this round.
Very close round there. Chaos on the site as the attackers tried going towards C-Link there. Everyone from A-Link decided to start flooding in. Kind of crazy for a moment.
Yeah. I think that's exactly why they went for that C-Link pressure on the side of 100 GF. Showing that if you're able to get that aggression on one side of the map, it doesn't really matter if you lose the other one, because you're just able to take out part of the hit. And it just loses all of its momentum. A Clucker able to greet an orb somehow on this A line. Nobody wanted to contest him. He's able to get 5 and probably will have 6 with the death if they do end up losing this round.
Yeah, Dart now
we've
coming
seen
in.
how dangerous. Oh. Eli iced out of the game, no longer able to get 3 on the board. Thinking there's some of the smoke, but he is incorrect about that. But S will be the one to clean it up with the Spectre. Spectre's in hands, running it down. 100 GF is playing like Asuna right now.
I will be right back.
Now, Eli, you'd never want to give him momentum. Already when Kuruk has flipped his map 1 stat line around, the top frag of 100 GF. Neptune as well shooting back. If Eli becomes online, they could run away with this. The question is, what are they going to do on the side of LRG to deny this attack side single duelist comp from being able to get starting to run away with this? Now, Omen Paranoia invested into that garage space. Omen is holding this, but they're forced to burn smoke because they're just so confused about where anyone could be. Spam's coming through, but nothing solid really happening just yet. The question is this Omen going to ego that smoke? Eli is ready for it, it seems, but not ready enough. Was watching for the peak, but the moment he looks away, he's caught unawares. But Neptune is going to shut down the ace on the side of the defenders. Clucker is taken out. Protogen here going for spams, but nobody is there to receive. And they're all rotating back to an A hit. It's a beautiful call. Nobody is ready for it. Thinking that there's still people in garage. At this point, I think the Omen has realized, well, guys, there's nobody here. They're not B. They've got to be A. And that's exactly what the Sova of Ginsburg and Neon and Protogen are going to do after they hear this Sova Dart. Rotating in, the question is Protogen going to take a timing play, heavy aggressive? It looks like no. Choosing to utilize team play instead, but Eli's going to get dropped by a shock dart. Beautiful by Ginsburg. We'll see how this retake will go. Protogen, wall in hand. It will be crucial to get them out of this site into this area. Will find one through the smoke. Winter will trade the second. S will drop as well, and Ginsburg's the one to open it and the one to close it. This retake is LRG's.
Yeah, good team play there, coming in towards the retake on the end. Going for the call to not try to contest the site while they're getting the plant down, and instead opting for the retake there. Maybe if the Neon and the Sova had gone for it, considering that they were two of the closest ones to the site at the time, they might have lost a member or two and would have made the retake a lot harder. So good discipline.
Yeah. And now we're going into this next round with Clucker's ult online. One of the biggest pieces I think you could have on the defender side. Allows you to make an incredibly aggressive play with no risk whatsoever on your end. And honestly, could get you an insert like we saw Neptune have earlier on this defender side. But instead, you have Eli taking the trap out, making space for his team. If he knew there was no one in this C-Link space, he would go so much further, but instead choosing to play cautious. Realizing his team is just slowly grouping up, and they're going to use the space he's created to try to go for a C-split here.
Yeah, a couple of rotates now coming in here from the A site. Reinforcements.
Protogen here. Neon. The speed can also be used for rotate, and that smoke's gonna call
My eyes are down.
the hit. Doofy not able to shoot that in time. Protogen doesn't really care. The dart on their side is gonna able to find Eli, but Neptune and S will get 3 together. Ginsburg forced back, forced out of position, and it's now all up to Rain. Look at Ginsburg just fully aware of this Omen's position.
30 seconds.
Question is, will it matter?
Last
No,
player
Rain
standing.
shuts Ginsburg down. The top frag is taken out, but this Phoenix ult is still a threat. Clucker, maybe not in the best position to use it right now, is going to go knife out, but tagged by the camera. And S, with the wall bang, is going to close it out. Eyes like a hawk, able to spot the walk out from Clucker. No silly business going on here, sending them up to 9 rounds.
Yeah, eyes on the prize there for 100 GF. You know, especially going into those late rounds where it was Ginsburg and Clucker there in the 2v3. You have to really consider the Phoenix ult going into it. It's more of a 3v3 at that point, considering the ultimates, but when you go into the final 1, final 2, it kind of doesn't really swing in your favor anymore.
Yeah. This round now is just being, this A site rather, just being fully opened by the side of 100 GF, but they're a bit cautious. Wanted to throw the Cypher Cam in here for info of who is stacking it. They've already baited out the rotates, and it looks like they're waiting for an over-aggress for the side of LRG. Won't find anything, but instead, the map pressure, map information will be their prize to claim for being very cautious on this hit. And you can see it's spaced out LRG so thin. Haven is such a hard map to play the second, or an eco round in rather, because you're forced to try to defend 3 different sites, not knowing where attackers could be. And you can see only one person for every single lane here. It's so hard to try to make it work. B site is going to
30
be
seconds left.
chosen target here, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the clock. Chamber is still towards the A side. Hunter's Fury and
Sobel
Paranoia.
invested. Winter tags one. Protogen will get another, but 13 seconds on the clock. They have no time. They need to go to this A site, and fast. No smokes as well. They can just peek heaven. The Phoenix ult's going to get used, and it's all collapsing. Kirk, no time on the board. Ginsburg with the classic is going to find 2 and close this round out.
I can't see them yet. But I
Oh,
can
that
see
jump
them.
out of heaven with the run it back. Knowing absolutely time is of the essence.
Yes, this should do. No more charges left.
And it works perfectly. Ends up getting them
Yes, this should do.
their round back. Their second round this half, and ends up making it 8-9. And now, with Eli brought down to just his knives, Rain with just a ghost in hand, this is the most winnable round they've had so far. Looks like Clucker is not going to be taking that orb this time, so it'll be Ginsburg with that Soul Bolt that's been getting so much value. But instead, it's Eli running it down into Doofy. None of those knives will connect somehow. Looks like the gun was there, should have been connecting, but Eli somehow, classic in hand, no knives, no gun to be found. We'll get 2. But that Protogen Neon ult is going to get a 3K on the round and seal the tied score of 9-9 for LRG and 100 GF.
What a game we have on our hands here. Operator, 2 operators being bought. Oh, never mind, just the 1. But really, it's been so back and forth between these 2 teams. Just, you know, the adaptations on adaptations and the mid-rounding. What team do you think will reach double digits first?
I mean, looking at the buy, I've got to put my bets on LRG. They're just so good at these flood retakes, taking all the space together, but if 100 GF is able to play this eco round like they played their pistol, fighting together for extra space, perhaps it'll be a different story. Eli going for a hero rifle buy in this one. Down to 800 credits for the next, really staking his chance on getting a kill or two here. It's going to be everything. I think if you're the side of 100 GF, you really want to start making noise for Eli. Bait something out for him, but they're ready. It doesn't matter, though. He's going to shut down Clucker. It'll just be the Omen on the backside here. But the Omen is going to be enough. Able to shut down Neptune, but Rain's going to find one with the Ghost. And Eli, with that hero rifle buy, is going to get Doofy. Protogen with an op in hand, lowest rated player, is not going to be able to connect. Eli showing his class, showing why you can never count him out in this map.
Spike planted.
Now it's all up to Ginsburg. Ginsburg has clutched these before. So much to do, though, and such little weaponry. S now with an operator in hand, holding that back line. If he even wants it, if he even takes a gander at trying to get kills down for the eco, he should just be shot down immediately. Looks like it's exactly what he's going to do. Fall into the line, but S falls asleep on the angle, taking a repeat for I don't know why. Especially on that low HP. But it'll be Kirk now. The next contestant of Ginsburg. The shock dart's going to bounce right back to him. Ginsburg waiting to receive. Both sides, knows he's being crunched. How many can he get, though? Looks like none, but Kirk's going to go down with the bomb. 10-2 for the side of 100 GF, and a beautiful Thrifty at that.
Now, operator in the hand of Neptune. The attack op coming out here.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of the time, you might want to be concerned with that attack op against a Phoenix Xeon. A lot of util can be thrown at you in your face. You're going to have to TP away from it. But it looks like they're not concerned about that. Instead, Neptune says, I don't care if I kill the Phoenix instantly. I don't have to deal with his util. Shuts down Clucker instantly. Kuruk, Sova, ult revenge, kills Ginsburg with that 1-2.
Yeah, free sight for the taking now.
Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Free sight indeed. And it looks like should be a free round as well, unless Protogen wants to contest this, which, I mean, both of the teammates are not doing that, so I don't know why they would go for it. Instead, probably opting for the save here.
Yeah, only a couple hundred, over 1,000 in the back pocket here for the last 3 members.
It looks like S is going hunting. S is not going to be able to find one. Instead, taken out. The guns are going to be saved.
That is 11-9 now in the favor of 100 GF.
Yeah.
Last map, I believe we were also in a pretty similar situation the other way around, and the map ended up being 13-11. But coming into this round.
Yeah, and I think I would advise you, Fal, to turn on the outlines. It seems that they've been turned off on stream. But going into this round, again, 5 man on A. Yet again, they do think this A side is weak, but this time, Cypher is here. Do have to respect the util that he provides, but Doofy is going to be spotted out with that shot to the cam. Knows that he's hell, but can the flood be valuable? Wow, this Omen smoke is so useless on the attack side. Winter just swings out from it, and it gets no value, completely disrespecting the util. And now they're set up in a 3v4. Eli caught out unawares because the Omen smoke was just not covering CT correctly. Maybe a misplay on that side. Maybe something that they planned to do, but just didn't end up working out. Instead, S will use that cage to find out exactly where all 3 players are. And no, they are here. The obvious play at this point for the side of 100GF would be to go to C, but instead they're going to choose the path less taken.
5.
S.
Yes.
Cold shots like Robert Frost is going to get a 3K on this round. Can he get up to 4?
Spike planted.
They seem pretty
Tripped down
locked.
as well.
Yeah. This round seems pretty secure to me.
Yeah, I mean, what is even the angle, do you think, for Protogen to try to make this work?
Alright, here is hypothetical number 1. Chamber whiffs a shot. You jump out of heaven. Kill S. And then attempt to isolate the angles. But as the spike is ticking down here, none of that happening. You do
Yeah,
need
and-
quite a lot of things to align for you for that to go well. Not to mention that time is not working on your side either.
Yeah, and I mean, I think perhaps not the mark of a baiter, but it's never a good thing when your entry duelist has less deaths than there are rounds on the enemy side, showing that you're just never able to get a chance, forced to save a lot of these situations. 12 on the board now, 3 chances to send us to map 3. We'll see if 100GF can close it out, or if LRG is going to make a stand at match point. Immediately, Neptune going for a peek. Winter chose to go on that high angle, but isn't confident. Instead, chooses to back up, takes an info angle, and will catch Eli and give that information over to the teammates. Protogen, with a very deep line here, is giving all the info in the world. And look at the positioning of Ginsburg right now. Playing all the way in the back, perhaps a dart in hand. No Silva online, so not really holding for that. Instead, just trying to catch a rotate to whichever side would need help. And it looks like he believes that's a C site. But instead, 100GF is more interested in this B site. And just fully contacting up. Is Winter aware? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be either. Smokes dropping in. Eli with the second. Clucker now down. The Phoenix is shut down, and all that's left is Ginsburg, Protogen, and Doofy in a 3v5 situation to try to bring this map back from the brink. Instead, it's Eli with 3, Eli with 4, wanting to prove himself. The man who has disrespected this entire map gets 4. Protogen able to get an exit, but
Ace not there for him today as they close out the map.
It's been a pleasure, my friends. Au revoir.
100GF taking us all the way tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our last map of the night, Lotus. Slight reminder, this is 100 GF versus LRG. Map 1 went the way of LRG, 13 to 11. Map 2 went the way of 100 GF, 13 to 9. And now, here we are on the decider. As we do wait for the last couple of agents to be locked in here, let's take a look at the comps real quick. Omens, Neons, Fades on both teams, and Arrays being opted instead of the ISO, and a difference in the Sentinels. I believe we've seen many iterations of comps on Lotus, many including Jets, Ciphers, and a couple other duelists. But either way, here we are. One last map.
Now we wait.
Most notable here, as pointed out by Kuruk, is Ginsburg on the Neon instead of your Initiator from the last couple of maps. Hopefully that'll be something to look forward to. And it does seem to be a quick B hit to trigger the wall and an immediate pivot and back away. Maybe A space to be re-cleared, but it is being taken over currently. Robo space will be contested, but there's only one. First shot, stun, rings out. Doofy will be one to claim that kill. As it continues to advance towards the site, the first one to be here will be the defending Omen.
Shadows traveling.
Smokes laid down across the site, but control has already been taken. Ooh, catching a glimpse, Kuruk does get a lick of bullets. Now fight towards spawn. Pistol out. Very chaotic. As utility does come out. Flash placed down. Swing out. Plucker being taken down.
One enemy remaining.
Isu, oh, just barely not catching the backside of Doofy. Now in the 1v2 here, classic right click is good. But Rain able to try the final kill back. A 3k for the Omen. And that is the first round for 100 GF. And Neptune taking the first kill there, but Elysium Stinger in hand, being able to find another great kill in return. Breakable now being taken down. It's a pivot towards the seaside in the mid round.
Here.
Last player standing.
Yusuf being able to take 2 kills to his name. Skip and a hop over. Will find the flawless. As I was fixing the overlay for a second there so that the teams are on the proper sides. Should be good now. And unfortunately for me, the last game of tonight will be a solo cast.
Rip and tear. Rip and tear. Last place.
As we go into the bonus round here, a couple weaponry being bought in. There is 1 half shields on Ginsburg, so the outlaw does still have some value. Rebel space now taken for relatively little utility. In fact, not really much of a contest at all. Space being cleared upwards. The haunt being broken. Line of sight acquired by the outlaw, but no one is really peeking into it. As in the mid round, they start to go towards the B site. Raise nade will go out, won't be able to find anything. No one there to really receive. So now it's a challenge. Ooh, Winter able to find the kill there. Again, they've taken heaven space now. Fight up should be good, and on the other side, it's a hard approach, not having the proper weaponry there.
Last player standing.
Eli, the only one to get a kill. Second shot will be there for Isu. But Ginsburg, a good slide to bring them their first round on the 3rd map. Now coming into a full buy here, it's a very early Steer Garden for Esu. 6-2-2 is his score line right now.
There.
Utility trade in a fight towards A this time. Neptune able to capitalize and get a kill, and now walking up forward onto the higher space. Will he be able to get anything? Wall and a Prowler used to hold them at bay, and the rubble space is still being held. As rotates do come in, the more time they wait for this, the more people are going to be towards the B and C sites. Thorns being popped now. Eli should be the first contact here, the first to challenge. And he does find the first, not quite able to drag his crosshair over to the second. Space is now given up, but good hold.
30 seconds left.
Now all up to Protogen, alone on the site. Will be able to get one, but that is all. 100 GF now up to 3 rounds. Now it does seem like LRG are going to be doing an A hit here. Utility being used this time, forced to be reckoned with. Jump spot out from Kuruk. And the orb being gathered by Doofy here. Ooh, but the ice ult.
Still waiting.
As Eli does find that kill. Rain being able to find one, the second to challenge won't be there for him to find. Kuruk now sliding down into pit.
Goodbye.
Finds the first. There are people looking at him. Oh, he lines them all up. A headshot through Doofy. Just a spray down to bring the 4th round onto his team. Now 4 ultimates ready for the side of LRG. They should be looking to use a couple of these. However, the Steel Garden of Isu and Rain's Omen ult are very good rotating utilities and stall utilities. And that is one of them being popped. Eli, first contact once again, taking down Protogen. That's a kill. Space being held, maybe looking for what could be a secondary contest, but nothing there for now. The wall is there. Neon, the only one on site, now finally being joined by his teammates as the spike does go down here. Raise nade for heaven. Good to keep him at bay for now and prevent the flood. There is a flank coming through. And information being gathered. Cancel is decent now. Lightning fingers being used as Ginsberg finds one, finds two, finds a lot of damage on the third. Goes for the just a wide swing, no slide needed. That's 4 in the round. Now just a mirror matchup. Neptune. On the other side, operator in hand, running all the way towards the C site. The round is done. Nothing to be said here. As LRG get their second.
My advice, don't get shot.
Now, once again, full buys on both teams. Fate ultimates for both teams too. And perhaps a contest. Good bait and switch there. Now the one way being laid down, but LRG have given up. Not going towards that site anymore. Now maybe opting for a pivot towards B, but this is where majority of the players are. Even a Vice Wall would be very nice to stop them at bay. Smoke's not quite coming through. Only one player made it through. That's Ginsberg. Ginsberg striking first, now traded out. Hooker with another as a spike. Not yet being planted yet. Oh, it's a challenge. Kuruk does find the kill. Showstopper popped. Absolutely taken down. The nade is there, but oh, Clucker 1v1 now against an ISO. It's so dangerous. Blast Pack will be there to create distance. Just for a
30
second.
seconds left.
But the reposition from Eli. He could choose a deadly off angle here. Opting to back into B main. And allow Clucker to try to come and retrieve the spike. Slowly clearing. 12 seconds on the clock. There's not much time.
10 seconds left.
No utility in his hand either. And there it is. Eli to collect. 5th round on the board. Operator is also recovered. So, very good use of credits there and ultimates from either team.
Every choice matters.
Cover going out.
Now Smoke and a TP and a Fade Seize being traded on either side. Okay, Rubble Space is taken. It may be a fast hit towards A site. TP up top to secure the position for now, but into chaos. Clucker is dropped. Now the hold here. Oh, just before the stun, Winter peeks in and gets 2. Ginsberg with another. Rain able to answer back with 1, but he's also brought down to 14 HP. Not able to find anything. It's all down to Eli once again. 1v3. He almost lines them all up. Time though. This position might be revealed by the extra size of his shield.
Not here. Not yet.
Now trying to stick out the other half. He gets it! Oh, Doofy. Late on the swing. Didn't expect that he would stick it all the way through. And that's 6 rounds. 400 GF. And ISO will back up for the next couple of rounds. You can see pings going out. Neptune probably going to hide behind the box and going for a little bait and switch with Elysium. Shots going out towards the A side, but no gunfights really being taken here. Now given up. Neptune's the one to capitalize, and that is the spike. Now everyone coming through. It's a good hold, especially with the judge. Cleanup crew is there. Even the pinch towards B. Staggered into waves, and they're taken down. Just like nothing. 100 GF have secured at least an advantage in the half.
Okay.
Perhaps a C hit, LRG, into all device utility. That wasn't able to get cleared a couple of rounds ago, but I digress. Neptune again. Stun is good, and the spray is even better. And just in a second, it's all down to Winter and Ginsberg. Now spam down. Oh. Really not much to do here. Does hear the reinforcements come in, but spike on the floor, smoke being layered. It will be retrievable. 44 seconds on the clock. There's always a chance of going another site. But in the face of a 1v4, is there really anything to be done, especially
30 seconds left.
with this 4-man hold? Finds the first though, but that's all.
Now we wait.
100 GF in the first half have just absolutely shut the door here. Not even giving an inch for LRG to be able to find their footing. As I cycle through the preset cameras here to hopefully find one. So you can get a screenshot of the entire team here in their wild natural habitat heading towards the seaside, where solo Esu holds the site with the 2 thorn traps.
Thorns activated. My ultimate.
And Esu finds the first. And it's a quick retreat. Finally being gunned down by Cluck Cluck Jr. Clucker.
Spike planted.
But as everyone else does start to file in, it is a 4v4 situation. Neon ult being popped. Run forward. Neptune finds a kill, but ooh, through the paranoia, Ginsberg finding the heads. Able to get those 2 kills. Now left to Elysium to salvage this round. Any damage would be good.
Destabilizing.
Now as the rest of them corral towards them, Ginsberg with the 4K doing some heavy lifting in the series.
Last round.
We'll
before
bring
the
LRG to a 3rd. Last round before the swap. 3 ultimates at the ready for 100 GF. And only the Omen ult for LRG. Might not be much to do here. Especially considering how pivotal the ultimates have been over the past couple of games. As we've seen. Poking and prodding, it seems like another attempt towards the B site at early control. But everything being heard. And the Vice Thorns only now being popped. Winter will find Eli. And that's their sign to collapse towards the site. Oh. A little lost in the sauce there, and without weaponry, without the awareness, as they're being run down by Neptune. Now it's a pivot towards the A side. 40 seconds on the clock. Crook spots them.
Shadows traveling.
Stun comes
30
out.
seconds left. Spike planted.
Spike goes down. Does Ginsberg dare go for an exploration here? Ooh, just barely catches the timing where his turn is back. Esu will be able to trade back. But now, 1v2 situation, catches a glimpse onto Neptune. Should know the position of the other player. Peeks out, finds the first. Looks the wrong direction. Maybe anticipating a flash there, but Esu able to capitalize, and that is your fabled 9-3 half.
While I'm here.
Esu top of the leaderboard, 15 and 8. Maybe
Switching
slightly
sides.
confused at
Ability, dedication,
what
time.
we were looking at, but
That's all we need.
alas.
Placing wall trap.
Nine to 3. 100 GF have run away with this half. And you know, especially with the comp differences, as we can see with this duo over here, the C's nade combo will be very good at locking down the A main space. And it seems like instead they're going for a B hit. Doofy though has walked out and is just a button away from the rest of the team. Trip now being broken, smoke is down, stun goes out, paranoia is not good enough.
You're finished.
Eli will be the one to collect those 2 kills as the door is open and the fight. Nothing to be found. Towards heaven to peek out. Not quite anything at all, and now pinched from all sides. It's a flawless pistol round for 100 GF. Good start to the second half, mounting after their amazing first half. This series may just be over.
Wall set. Retrieving wall. Now we wait.
Maybe a contest towards the A site here as we see all 5 of the attackers, all 5 of LRG on this side. Vice Flash. Fade Haunt and the ISO Shield being utilized here to create space, to take the space. Not really a contest there. And the backside Stinger in hand. Shots ring out. Trades all over the site. But the better weaponry in their hands are proving to be sufficient.
Player standing.
But Clucker
Down A.
brings it down to a 1v1. Sheriff in hand. He finds the 3rd shot. A clutch for my former teammate of Clucker. Barely keeping his team still in this game. But that round was costly for them too, as we can see here. 2 outlaws, never mind, 2 guardians, a vandal that was recovered from Clucker from last round, an Ares, and an outlaw here. As they once again go towards the B site, the lower buy does prove useful. Now stunned up and caught in a very bad position. The teleport will need to be used just to get out. Spam shots are good. Winter, the Ares singing out Doofy finds the last kill. Oh, taken down by his own teammate's grenade. That is 2 rounds in a row, 10-5. The Sheriff buy didn't really quite achieve what they wanted to back in the last round, and now they're on to a hero rifle.
I'm out of here.
Now nade being popped, it's a contest towards C site. Outlaw rings out. First shot only finds a shield for a trade of a little bit of HP. Flash and Paranoia used very early as the rest of them start flooding onto the site. Flash is good. But the better weaponry really just ringing out here all over the site.
Spike
Nothing
down.
much to be done here. Only 2 kills to be found. It's 3 rounds in a row for
Their teeth will chatter
LRG.
in the cold and dark.
This could be something. Potentially.
Their fears betrayed them.
This time it does seem like C
There.
is the site of their choice.
No distractions.
This way.
Ultimate won't be able to catch anyone as stuns go out all over the site. First kill is found, but Doofy able to trade one back before finally falling. Numbers aren't in their advantage anymore as the spam goes down. Spike also goes down. Nightfall now being used, but Winter able to find the Omen counterpart. Another peek, almost finds another one. It's a 3v3 on the site.
One enemy remaining.
And Esu able to clean up the last two. 11-6. Putting a stop to a string of rounds that LRG had just barely pieced together. Only 2 rounds needed to close out the series.
I'll find you.
Bomb buddy out.
Destabilizing. Making cover. Show me a target.
Gotta go. Spike down A. I'm out of here.
Slide out, stun
player
towards site.
standing.
Bullets raining all over the place. Nothing much to be found here. It's all down to rain. And the one before situation finds the first.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke in his back pocket. Other sites are available as choices. Going to A would mean certain death into the hands of 3 members.
Get ready. I go fast.
11-7. 11-7. Two more rounds for 100 GF to close out the series. 4 more rounds for LRG just to equalize. And it seems to be an advance towards C again. This time no one there to contest the mount space.
Mount's ready.
But the rotates are quick and they are there. Door being hit now to create some doubt as a prowler is also used to confirm anyone on C. No A space has been taken by any team. Progen now just going back to do a quick check. Odin in hand. If there's anyone you want holding that site, it'd be him.
Scatter.
Watch out.
Oh, Minot coming out. Raise nades being traded. Oh, showstoppers there. Good for 2. Clucker. Now Elysium being tagged out by the Haunt too. And the retake starts coming into the site. The contest.
Last player
Spam is there. 1 round out of time for Chance. All down to Esu.
30 seconds left.
Spike not in hand. Facing into 4 members. There's not much to do here. Save would be wise, considering their current economy. Progen with the spam.
That's a good spot. Does anyone have funds? This should do.
String of rounds being brought together as a shorty is used to clear the Haunt. Seems to be play towards the B site. Maybe just breaking the chamber trip. There are 2 people there. Very, very low buy for 100 GF. Oh, peek out, finding just the right time when the weaponry wasn't the correct one. Chamber Headhunter being pulled out to clear the space instead. Doofy now TPing backwards. Winter now up for the challenge. Now taken down, but on the other side, it's traded. Ginsberg taking down Neptune and Nesu. Is it a hit towards B site now? There's a note in here.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Okay. Doofy finds all 3 kills. That's 9 for side of LRG now. This could be something. This could be something. Tour de force being used here. Space is taken. First shot rings out. Won't be able to find anything. Just scaring device a little as the trap on B is destroyed once again. Did they go back A for the contest, hoping that the chamber isn't holding this anymore? This could prove to be deadly, but at the same time, the pressure and the line that the chamber has on A allows the rest of the team to stack B and C sites. Freezing around, 40 seconds on the clock. Elysium, not aware. Just taken down for nothing in return. They really need to pull the trigger now. And Neptune will be the one to swing. Winter trades one back. Still holding the site. Paranoia is good. Finds another. And now they're running forward. Trying to catch onto the people who are now going towards A. Vicewall will be here to stop Ginsberg at bay for now. Now tripped. But 14 seconds, 13 seconds. There's no time at all. Doofy behind them collects the 2 kills. Now it's just 1 round between the teams. From 9-3 all the way up to 11-10 now.
That's a good spot.
Just 1 round away from tying the game. It's been broken by after broken by for the side of 100 GF. Now 4 ultimates in play here. Now it does seem like a fast hit towards C this time. There are 4 members nearby on the site.
No distraction.
ISO ultimate will go out and lock down Progen for the time being. But he loses the fight. Oh dear, that is detrimental. And now people just falling all over the site. Neptune able to find a couple with the ultimate. Bring everyone extremely low. Progen. Oh, knife out. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Spike in hand, 1v3 to maintain the lead. Slowly creeping upwards. Forwards.
30 seconds left.
Onto the site now. Plant could be there, but the members of LRG are nearby. Oh, they spotted a shoulder. They know where he is now. P10 now being called. Shots ring out. We'll find the first 10 seconds. Pivot towards B is necessary. We'll have time. Thorns out. Now Spike starting to go down. It will be planted. Oh, this is a chance. Finds a second Esu. Clucker is so damn low. Just one bullet and the clutch is there.
Expected a little more competency.
As we now have a P10. Oh man. One v3 clutch there from Esu to break the streak of rounds that LRG were able to get.
Now we wait.
It does seem that Elysium might be having some connection issues. But it also may seem that we're good now, considering that Heat is looking to be back. And we are back. A little bit of a P10 abuse allegations going on, but here VCC courtesy from both sides, and it's a good season 8 to begin. Now fight forward, 2 kills being found. That's 3. It's a 3v4 situation. Only 3 people towards the A side. It's a 3v3 here. Neptune. Very ambitious and looking for trade to put his team back in the driving. Back with the steering wheel. I think that's how his phrase goes. Prowler's being traded. Oh, Neptune, good shot. We'll be able to find the first. But at the same time, he's also brought down to 10 HP. So little now. Gust of wind could knock him over. Still drawing attention here towards the A site as the rest of his team starts heading towards C. Doofy is the one who's holding the angle though. Just barely outside of his TP range.
Here.
He should hear the
30
footsteps.
seconds left.
Ginsburg is rotating. Slide is not quite good enough, but Kuruk there for the trade. Now Ginsberg's on site. Haunt will notify them of his location as the spike starts to go down now. Ginsberg and Protogen
Player standing.
for the tournament. Up to Kuruk for the clutch now. Playing into the smoke. Nightfall in the back pocket. He won't be able to find it, and that's 11. Just one more round of regulation.
Spike's dead. You're welcome.
Could this be it? Could this be? Does seem like they're going for the A fight once again. Last time in regulation. Clucker holding a tight angle here. Haunt used a very broken half by here. Outlaw will be able to capitalize on practically all of them, if not the Odin there to clean up too. Clucker the only one still holding on the ace as the rest of the rotates. The reinforcements start coming in now. Very forward position. Stun dog. Protogen gets taken down. Could it be a pivot? There's a challenge towards the B side. Shorty in hand. Not able to find anything. Ginsberg, good for the first. Doofy, good for the second. TP away. Elysium not being able to find anything.
Player standing.
Oh, and it's overtime. 12-12 is the score. They've brought it all the way back. No more regulation. Everyone gets credits now. Overtime it is. Man, what a series. What a close series it's been. Sides now being swapped once again. First round of overtime, it seems to be an A emphasis with perhaps a chamber lurk, but on the receiving end, there are 3 players here. TP across from Winter, standard stuff. Layers to this node and being purchased. Ginsberg catching a few stray bullets here. Oh, and Neptune, near strike, but Protogen, immediate trade back. Eli, though, they're with the third kill of the round here. Winter backing away from the smoke. Spike is still in their hands. There's a chamber all the way on the other side. Progen and Winter haven't quite been spotted yet, but they should know that the rotate might be coming through.
I'll find you.
Etsu here on the C site, having to face into 3 players. Now blinded up, choosing to back away. Backpedaling into the smoke, waiting for his teammates to arrive. There is a flank coming. Spam from Winter is good.
Spike
12
planted.
seconds, they are aware of the flank now. Now fighting towards spawn. It's Eli for the 1v2. Doubled up, high-low position, has to reload, shorty in hand. That's not the proper distance, but he will find the first onto the chamber. Eli versus Protogen. Protogen backed all the way towards spawn. Catches a glimpse onto the shoulder. Eli finds the third in his round. Ultimate up, but not needed. Defuse will be there.
Clutch.
Elysium with the clutch.
No distraction.
And 100 GF once
Switching sides.
again,
Match point.
taking the lead. Match point and series point for them now. Can they bring it across the line? 2 Odins being purchased here by Winter and Protogen. On the defense side, the Odin of Protogen has been very impactful, being able to find a couple of kills on some of the heavy hitters here. And once again, it seems to be a B contest. Quick B hit, but oh, do they read Ginsberg's position? They do! The spam is good. Oh, that's going to be one that you're going to look at. I wonder why you went for that play. Now Spike reclaimed. Heading towards the A side. Clucker is here. Clucker's in the smoke. Clucker backs away. Clucker peeks. Finds a lot of damage. The nade is good. But won't find him a kill. And on the other side, look at the lurk. Look at the lurk. He's in. He's on C. Being very cautious about it, though. Majority of LRG are still on the A side. Look who slipped in. Stoofy. He could find the first here.
Spike down.
Onto Eli, heavy hitter. Paranoia, not good enough. Rain
30 seconds left.
will be there to capitalize. Now Isu on the flank. Could this be it? Could this be the round? 2v4 situation. People are so low. First is good. Thorns. Kuruk.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
Now into a 2v1 for the game. S was the first to jump in. Gets taken down though. Another tap onto the Spike Neptune. So little HP to his name. Oh, Winter does find the shot though, and we are going again. 13-13. This game will not end. Clutches on clutches.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Sides now swap back. One more time. We go again. No Odin's being bought from either team. Seems to be a straight B hit now. Just
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
so simple. Whoever gets 2 rounds first. Nade, quick backpedal. Site has been taken. Spam could be there, but it's not found. Oh, caught by the seas. Both sides. Now the retake starts coming through. It's chaos all over the site. Esu finds 2. It's not enough. LRG for the first time in this map.
Switching sides.
Strike first and take the advantage. Now onto match point and series point. Now on to the defense. What has been the more successful for both of these teams. Ginsberg on to 30 kills now. Seems to be an A fight once again. Protogen's Odin sings out, won't be able to find any damage though. As the rotate now starts to come through. Once again, this trip still exposed in B. Roomba will be able to confirm the presence of at least one person. Winter gets a spot and gets a kill. Now it's a play onto B site. Eli being able to trade one back. Paranoia is good to keep him at bay. Where do they fight? Where do they go? Neptune up in heaven finds the kill. It's a 3v4 to keep them in this. Clucker doesn't anticipate it. Shorty of Eli's not good enough. Oh, Doofy somehow finds a flick. Did they clear him? Oh, Kuruk. Now in a 1v1 clutch. Has to find this to keep his team in it. And he's able to. 14 to 14. We are going again.
Switching sides. Overtime. Find you. Bring them down.
And here in the 29th round, the duel is traded. A Neon for an ISO. Play on to B now. Did they read the main position? Clucker, his back is turned. Stun is decent to hold them just for now. Doofy gun barrel peeking out. He's spammed down. And Rain will find the other two. But it's not over yet. One more round.
Switching sides. Match point.
One more round.
All set.
Protogen again with the Odin.
Let's kill this competition.
Grenade as everyone backs away and rebel control is conceded. They do seem to be pivoting towards the B side. Trip once again broken, not getting that much value. Forced to TP away is Doofy. As they start moving towards the C side. The reinforcements seem decent though. All 5 members are pulled towards the C side here. But given the pause in the round, they seem to know now. Rotates. Starting to go back towards A. Back towards the weaker side of the map. GF need to speed up. They need to hurry up before anyone gets onto the A site. Before reinforcements are there. Before the Odin is there. Pings going out. A jump spot is good from Protogen. Catches a glimpse. 30 seconds on the clock. Could Clucker hold this? Peek out, he finds one, but he's instantly traded out. Thorns are good to stop anyone from going into... Oh, blinded Eli. But Neptune now. Into the smoke. Rain still finds a headshot somehow. It's all down to Esu. Hero from the last couple of rounds ago. Now it's into a 1v1. Winter Spike isn't even halved yet. Peek out, he'll find the kill. We're going again. Help. Please send help. I can't do this anymore. I'm hungry. And thirsty. Please send help. Anyone? It's so cold. It's so cold in here. But anyways, we go once again. The same old A fight. Stun is good, naded up. Double tap will be there to prevent his death. But they should know of his position now. Quick retreat is there, but dinked through the wall. Ginsburg able to get the better of Rain. There's a flank coming through though. Running, Clucker should be able to hear it. Ginsburg with the second in the round. Kirk next up for challenge, but he won't be able to find it either. It's with Neptune getting one of their own. Now the turnaround. Ginsburg going back into heaven. Where it's safe. Oh, Shorty not able. Oh, okay. Ginsburg, 4 in the round. Could this be it?
Switching sides.
Could round number 32 be the one to close this out? To finish the series?
This should do.
Two Odins being bought in this time from Winter and Protogen. An idea that was tested a couple rounds ago, but never came to fruition. Now Jigglepeak from Ginsburg, there for the challenge, but choose to back away at everyone that's there. Omen Paranoia is close. This could be a good hold. Double tap expires. Do they go for this? No information whatsoever. This could be devastating. Doofy, on a really unexpected angle, does have a rendezvous as his retreat. As utility starts pouring in. Here comes the retreat. Winter will fall on the site. Spike isn't down, they're all stuck in elbow. But an untimely ADS, and Neptune will be there to capitalize. Odin spray is chaotic, it's frantic. Won't be able to find anything. Elysium pushing the wall just to keep them at bay for an additional 2 seconds. Now retake coming through, Clucker. Satchel's being broken. No more mobility left. It's just pure gunplay. Pure clutches. Elysium finds the one. The swings are there. Neptune, the closer. 16 to 16. We're going again.
Switching sides. Overtime. Now we wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the series of all time.
Launching thorns. Rip and tear. Flash placed.
Spread out once again. It's the B hit.
Bring them down.
It's always the B hit.
Cover going out.
When in doubt, rush B. Site immediately taken. Vicewall not given a count to, but oh, Neptune has slipped in and he's found one. Clucker there to trade back though, but damage is good. Spike now finally going down Ginsburg. Finds Kuruk and swing into heaven. He will find another one.
One enemy remaining.
Third. Esu not able to find anything. Ginsburg 4K and he's almost at 40. Winter right behind him at 30.
Switching sides. Match point.
Match point, series point, what is it anymore? An Odin, 2 Odins, Phantoms all over the map. Just again and again and again. The overtime never ends. Please. And it seems to be another A fight. Grenade not being used early this time, just a little bit of Odin spray. But at least I'm able to find a kill and just shoot the body a couple of times. Is there a re-explore? Do they look for this? Are there any hero plays today? They seem to be going for a B split. Clucker tagged out by the Prowler. A minute left in the round. No information on A, and they know this. Smoke's now once being layered again. Grenade finally being used here. Could this be another B take? Seems ready though. Oh, but he's not able to find anything. Kuruk there gets a kill. And on the retreat, it's holding Clucker, looking the wrong direction. There's nothing to be found there. 2v5 now. Protogen and Ginsburg. Flash on a swing into heaven. There's nothing to be found. No one's there to answer. No one's home. Ginsburg will find one, but he's instantly traded out. All up to Protogen in the 1v4. And as the wall comes in and the swings go out, they do the hokey pokey. And Protogen goes about. And that's what overtime's all about.
Switching sides. Overtime.
And it does seem that we have another tech pause now. I will go stare into the wilderness as I contemplate the implications of this match. Well, the answer is R. Yukky still does seem to be AFK. Neptune being red. Similar plays have been tested again and again throughout the last couple of rounds. Kills going all over the site, but not in the favor of 100 GF. Ginsburg with another. And now all left to rain.
Switching sides. Match point.
Match point. Match point. Match point.
That works. Perfect. Here.
And we are back again. '36th round. Is this the answer? Elysium on a solo push there. He is drawing numbers. They do not realize that's a fake. It's a very spread one though. Everyone all over the place.
There.
Elysium found Doofy on the other side of site, but they're just drawing rotates all over the map. Clucker, does he dare go for this? Ooh, double swing with Kuruk, but it's traded back. Spike is lost temporarily, should be able to be quickly recovered as they regroup. It's a 4v3.
30 seconds left. Gotta go.
Late pivot towards C, 20 seconds in the round. There's an Odin in hand. Should the spam be good? Oh, Spike won't go down. This is dangerous now.
C. 10 seconds left.
Blinded up. Could this be it? This is it. Surely this is it. Esu with the first. No time. Needs to find both kills. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. In 36 great rounds. Lethargy strike in the opening week of VCC and take this series 2-1. Thank you all so much for tuning in today to the final map of Foul Podcast. We will see you tomorrow for my team, Gru.